You know what time it is. It's TFNation time. Oh, hello, you fellow TF Nationals. It is I, your humble host, your purveyor of plastic, Sam of SG1, coming at you for a new sensation, a TFNation video. Yes, this is like the 7th time I've tried to record it because I rambled on into irrelevancy. So yes, I will try and get everything out I want to say about this video. It's just basically I can't wait video. Yeah, it's going to be fucking cool. We're 58 sleeps away. 58 sleeps away? We're in the 6th month of the year, and it's been a very strange year this year, and now hasn't it? Lots of shit has gone down in the world. But moving on, more importantly than that, Transformers and TFNation, and it's going to be fucking fantastic, because we've got a fucking hell of a lineup, haven't we, this year? We've got Mr. Darren Norris, the voice of Prime Knockout, Armada... Oh, what's he called? Armada Red Alert in the video game for the PS2. When did that come out? 2003? Yeah, because it's just called Transformers, because when it came out, Energon was just about to come out, so they removed the Armada, but it's the Armada game. Very good game, actually. I used to own it. I don't anymore. It's a very good game, yeah. If you've not played it, I suggest you do. But bear in mind that when you put it on a 4K telly, looks like shit. Yeah, I had to get rid of my PS2 because just didn't play it, so I just got rid of it. Weird, just to segue ever so slightly, I took it to CEX. They wouldn't take it on the grounds that somebody'd been in it, and I'm like, well, they haven't because the seal's still sealed. And then when they discussed it with the manager, he come back and he goes, well, we can give you 60 quid for it. And I'm like, yeah, but your website says it's, like £100. And then I go to, and I went, nah, let me think about it. And then I took it to cash converters, got 100 quid for it. So, lesson there to be had, boys and girls. If you're going to trade stuff like that in, go to cash converters, you'll get a better deal. Anyway, I'm segueing again. So, we got James Alexander and... Is it Jessica Carroll from Cyberworld? Is it Cyberworld? The new cartoon? Let's see. Yes, she's a little one in Cyberworld. Pretty cool. Jason Alexander is excuse me if you're using headphones. I keep saying Jason Alexander. James Alexander. Oh, he's Megatron, Grimlock, Snarl, Chop Shop, and Galvatron in Cyberworld. That's all of her. That's quite a few voices there. Oh, he's in Warhammer Darktide as well. Sweet. Yeah, that'd be cool to meet those guys. Darren Norris, like I said. Scott Brownlee. I can't wait to meet Scott Brownlee because he provided his sound engineer, and he provided the vocoder sound for Soundwave, so I need to speak to him. Also, if he... because his sound engineer probably had a hand in making the transformation sound, the noise. And I would like to know if it's true that the Queen song, Another One Bites the Dust, there's like a musical interlude about halfway through, and there's a noise that sounds vaguely similar to that noise. I wonder if it's true or just a complete coincidence. Because, the Wikipedia somewhere says that's the case. And people have told me that's the case. Now, I don't disbelieve them. I just would like to know if that is indeed the truth, And then, of course, the man, the ledge, Vince DiCola. I can't wait. To get Vince DiCola to sign my CD, yes. Oh, excuse me. Yes, boys and girls. A CD, a compact disc. This is what there's a bug. Oh, fuck off. This is what music used to come on in the late 80s and all through the 90s until I think you still buy them today, but yeah, you used to get your music on this, and it would be great. And then I can get Vince DiCola to sign on there. It'd be so cool. And then, yeah, I brandish this out every video because I'm that kind of a prick, aren't I? Yeah, the Transformers the movie DVD that has been signed by a lot of people. Let's go through them. We have Sue Blue, Dan Gilvezan, Paul Harding, Greg Berger, Michael Bell, Frank Welker, Peter Cullen, Stan Bush, Hal Rail, and Michael McConaughey, even though technically he's not in the film, but there's a deleted scene with tracks and should have been in the film, but anyway, he signed it for me because he's a nice guy. And yeah, so I'm running out of space. I'm going to have to get Scott Brownlee to sign there, and then Vince DiCola in there, but I'm really running out of space. Somebody could sign it at the top there. But yeah, it's very cool, very cool, very cool. And I get everybody to sign my Vault book because, you know, that's the rules, isn't it? Yeah, and I can't wait. I just can't wait. So I'll put them back over there. Yeah, I honestly, it's gonna be good. I mean, me, Sam, and John will be rocking up on the Thursday, round about 3 o'clock-ish, 3, half 3, something like that, depending on traffic. And then shenanigans will follow, yes. And a certain Miss Monica may be there. And if she's a good girl, she might come out Friday night too. So it should be fun. It should be a lot of fun. Yes. I can't wait to see you guys and see your little, beautiful little faces when there's robots. Oh yeah, when that dealer room opens and you get the robots. Now, I don't do the early bird ticket due to the fact that I hate queuing. I loathe queuing. And I'm not queuing at fucking 7 o'clock in the morning. I'm still asleep. Because I'm getting old. Yeah, and I'm usually having breakfast at that point. But then I can go... See, what I like to do is usually there's a panel on around about that time. So I go do the panels for a bit first. Before I go into the dealer's room. And then... I think last year I didn't go into the dealer's room till 2 o'clock in the afternoon because it was just mental. I'm hoping that this year they've addressed it because a lot of people did complain about the dealer's room being just too full. I'm going to go through my do's and don'ts, but one thing I will say though is if you're wearing a backpack, if it's a small backpack, fine, but if it's a big, huge one, just be careful where you're going. I got smacked in the face twice, and it, you know, put a dampener on the afternoon. I mean, it didn't hurt or anything, but it was just like whack, and then whack. And I went, well, hang on. You know, so if you're in a crowded room, take it off and carry it by your hand, you know? Or leave it somewhere safe. If you ask the hotel... I mean, I'm not the only one to notice. There's a few other YouTubers, not just Transformers fans, but other fans, have said the same thing. I'm sure if you ask the, I think it's the concierge, if you ask them if you can put it into one of the rooms, they will, you know, like a storage room. You know, you can do that while you're waiting around. I'll just leave it in your car. I'll leave it in a friend's room. Just, you know, bit of common sense, shall we say, you know? Anyway, moving on. I'll expand on that when I do my do's and don'ts, which will be coming this week. So keep an eye out. Yeah. So yeah, like I was saying, I just wait till the queue dies down and then I go in leisurely because stuff that I want will be there because I'm a G1. I'll be G1 and Beast Wars stuff this year primarily with a few new stuff. I really, really, really want though the Missing Link Ultra Magnus. Really desperately want that. And I also want Missing Link Optimus Prime as well, Nemesis Prime as well. So those two are very high on the list, and you know. So yeah, but yeah, like I said, stay tuned for my do's and don'ts video. If you're a newbie, if you are a newbie and you're just watching this video for the first time, let me know, and also answer the questions, which is I'll put the link to that video in the description because I'm curious to see if because I often get people asking me telling me that they would never have seen TFNation if it hadn't been for one of my videos. Not that I'm tooting my own horn, which, you know, I am, but but no, it's gratifying to know that somebody's taken the time out of their day to hear what I've got to say about this thing. Because you know how much I enjoy it. It's got me through some bad times over the past, so I'm not going to go through here. You know, if you know, you know. But let's suffice it to say, the reason why Monica exists is because of bad times, shall we say, as well. So yeah, it's yeah. So anyway, that aside, I love it. I get so excited for this thing, and I wouldn't change it for anything. I'd be coming if I'm fucking 85 in a fucking wheelchair. I'd be wheeling down fucking the M1 to get to Birmingham. Going, TFN, TFN. You know. But yeah. Oh, sorry. It's just been a really weird day. It's been real claggy and warm in all today. And just a nice cool breeze is coming through the window. That's why you can see the curtains flapping. So yeah, it's yeah. I'm so excited. I'm so excited. I'm so excited. I mean, every year's different. They'll be probably showing the movie, which is great. I mean, if we get it in the UK, it would be even better. You know, because they said that they're re-releasing the movie in September, which is technically the 40th anniversary of the film, which is fine, cool. But somebody asked, "Are we get it in the UK?" Then Hasbro Instagram site said yes, but then that was changed, so I'm not sure. It would be cool, but we didn't get it in the UK until December of that year. So whether they do it like they did back in the day, I think they'll probably do it September, quite honestly. And I just hope it's not like fiasco of the 40th anniversary of the show that they did last year. I mean, don't get me wrong, they put the stuff on the big screen was great. I went to see it was great. There's only about 4 of us in the cinema. But it wasn't advertised very well. Like Transformers 1, same thing. It wasn't advertised very well. The marketing for it was rubbish. And then they went, oh, we've got some special treats. I thought they were going to, you know, a prelude to 4K Blu-ray would have been fucking great for the original series to be all cleaned up, get rid of all the scratches and stuff, digitally remastered. And then they're showing it at cinema on the 4K print, but they didn't do that, and I'm a bit disappointed. And then it was like, oh, well, there's a trailer for Transformers 1. I don't, yeah, but we saw that before we came in, before the whole thing started. And then they showed 2 minutes of Earthrise, and I'm like, a show I'm not really interested in. And I was saying at the time that they've got this opportunity to go, right, and this is the new toys that are out this year. The comic books are out. They could have advertised the brand. The movie's coming out soon, you know, and all that kind of stuff. They should have done all that within that thing, but they didn't. Anyway, it's done, innit? But yeah, I'm really hoping they show the movie this year. Not just at TFN, but I'm sure they will. I'm sure they will, because they always show it. Yeah, it'd be so cool. I mean, it's so cool to watch a film with people who know the film as well as you do, who love the film as well as you do, as much as you do. Because trying to get people to watch it that don't like Transformers is nigh impossible. You know, because usually I stay at my friend's house on a Sunday and I go, come on, shall we watch this film? And they go, it's a cartoon, don't like cartoons. Get out, all right. But it's one of my favourite movies. Yeah, so it's just one of those things, isn't it? But yeah, but like I say, when you're in the room and people are doing all the dialogue, you know, shouting and whooping when the favourite character comes on screen and singing along to all the songs, it's a fantastic experience. It's very much like akin to Rocky Horror Picture Show. Have you ever seen that? There's a lot of interaction. Even if they just show the film, there's a lot of interaction. The people shout things at the screen and all that. And it's become tradition, you know. Same with the stage play. There's a lot of interaction with the audience. There's a lot of audience participation. Like, they throw things at them and then all this kind of stuff, you know. It's all part of the experience, isn't it? And so yeah, and that is something else when you watch it. And I remember watching it a couple of years ago, because I think did they show Bumblebee last year? No, they showed Transformers 1 last year. No, they didn't. Yeah, they did. I'm sure they did. But the year before that, they showed Transformers the movie, the best movie. And it started to glitch. Round about the battle, just before they leave Junkion to go battle Unicron, it started to glitch. But when Rodimus Prime picked up the Matrix, it cured it. And it was like, you got the touch. Everyone, Ray! It's so good. So much fun. One of the best experiences, though, we watched, there was a few of us watched the Headmasters, the last three, the Rebirth, sorry, the motorbike from outside. Yeah, we had a lot of fun watching that episode, those 3 episodes. It was a lot of fun. And you know what? It's such a shame because that has such a rebootness in it. It's like, we can start the next series now. And now it's set on Nebulos and that. But it obviously didn't happen, which is such a shame because it would have been great. You can see things are happening and Target Masters and all that. But oh well. But yeah, we had a right laugh watching that. We're doing all the voices, doing the na 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 na, and because one of my favourite lines out of the whole series is Galvatron goes, we got to get this, referring to Scorponok, he goes, we got to get this oversized shopping centre into the air, which I thought was a hilarious line. And then when Lord Zorak says to him, who will rule? And then Galvatron goes, me! I will rule the universe! And then Zorak goes, we shall see. And that's sort of the last bit you see of the show. And then he comes back with Headmasters if you discount those 3 and watch the Japanese one, which is good. I like Headmasters is my favourite of the 3. But I do like them all, Anyway, I'm fucking, again, segueing into irrelevancy. But no, it's going to be good. It really is. And I just absolutely fucking love it. So, I will be doing a video about homework for TFNation. Yes, homework. You all have homework, and I want to see videos. Actually, you know what? If you stayed along this part of for this long length of the video, we'll do homework now. I hope I figure out a jingle for that bit. Yes, so your homework is, when you're in the dealer's room, I want you to find some tat. Now, anything that isn't an action figure, isn't a Transformers toy, isn't a proper Transformers toy that changes into a robot. I want you to find something Transformers-y that you look at it and go, that is the worst thing I've ever seen. I've seen, because back in the 80s, there's some absolute garbage. I mean, you can say that about Star Wars as well. They brought out some absolute fucking garbage shit. But it's kind of endearing. It's kind of cool. But it's, because like I said, last year, I got this Energon pen. It was on card. I was going to pin it up, but I put it down. And then I went to it the next day, and the plastic had shifted off it, which is a bit of a shame. The best thing about it, though, is it still works. And you press the little button. I've shown a video of it before, and you go, boo, like that, And it still works, and it transforms, which is so fucking dumb. A transforming Energon Prime pen. It's stuff like this, it's kind of... I mean, this would have been expensive back in the day as well, And then there he is, in his robot mode. He can't stand up, he's got a pen for legs, but, it is what it is. But, it's that sort of stuff I want you to find, because I found, another couple of years ago, I found one of those Energon, sorry, my screensaver's about to kick off, sorry. Energon, is it McDonald's Happy Meal toys? That have a light up, and I think they've got a sound effect in it, but the one I've got, the batteries are dead in it. So I need to sort that. I need to do a review of it because it's so shit. Sorry, there we are. So homework. I want you to find the worst bit of Transformers tat you can find. It can be a vintage thing, it can be a new thing, just something that isn't a toy that with the Transformers on it. Like what? Why did you put Transformers on that? Like, for example, when Force Awakens came out, I think it was Morrison's. It could have been other places, but I remember seeing it in Morrison's. You could buy oranges that were Star Wars branded. The actual fruit oranges in a the mesh bags you get with Star Wars on it, and a picture of BB-8. But the less said about BB-8, the better. But that sort of thing. Obviously, they're not going to be thinking. They're not going to be oranges or anything like that. It'd be rotten to fucking frig by now. But the point is that sort of gear, that sort of weird shit. So, yeah, so that's your homework. I will do it. I will I can't fucking say it. You know what I mean. Reiterate, that's the word I'm looking for. I will say that again later. Yeah, so stay tuned for more lovely entertainment from this fat fuck. And I will do my do's and don'ts this week, probably for Saturday. Yes, let's make it because I've got a couple of days to plan it out
Transformers in my hands, ready for the fight.
And
every single figure,
there'll be probably another video out as well.
Soundwave SG1, bringing thunder in the storm. Watch me review, watch this channel ignite, fusing metal and vision.
Let's take subscribe, hit the notification bell, send me videos out. I should get one of those graphics, but I don't know. I'm not that tech savvy yet. I'm still learning it all. I need to find a good editing software so I can put like, subscribe and all that. Yes, I need that. Also, as well, if you're positioned to help out the channel, you think I'm doing good work, and you like what I do, check out my Patreon. I've got some cool rewards over there, so please check that out as well. And a big shout out to all my subscribers, all 1,262 of you. Thank you. Big shout out to all my Patreons, which you'll get your name in the credits at the end. For $1 a month as well. So, thank you very much, and I'll catch you all very soon. Bye for now. Oh, and if you are watching this, you are TF Nation.